So it's just been confirmed that we are going to be getting a brand new Rainbow Six Siege weapon in the next few seasons, and I am very excited. Now over on Twitter, one of the lead Rainbow Six Siege developers tweeted out that they have just seen one of the brand new weapon models for a brand new Siege weapon. And in his words, it was very cool, but he refuses to elaborate any further. Now what this means is there is a brand new weapon in the works for Rainbow Six Siege. We don't know when it's coming, we don't know what it's for, but there are a few different theories. Starting off with theory number 1 is that this is going to be coming with the Greek operator in Year 9 Season 3. It makes sense that for a brand new operator, they could be getting a brand new weapon. We've seen it before on the likes of, you know, Deimos this season with the brand new pistol. We've seen it on Sens. We've seen it on Zero, Sam Fisher himself with the SC3000K. So if they're developing a brand new weapon, then it could potentially be for the Greek operator in Season 3. Another theory floating about is that this brand new weapon could be part of the Blackbeard rework coming in Season 4. We all know that his weapons and loadout in general is just very, very underwhelming. We also know for a fact that the shield is a massive part of that weapon. So if they're going to be reworking his gadget and the shield itself, maybe they're going to be giving him a brand new weapon to maybe compensate for that. Maybe like an underslung grenade launcher or something like that, and he's just seen the 3D renders for that model, and it could potentially be something like that. However, with that being said, I do have to say that those few seasons aren't actually that far away in the grand scheme of things, and to be honest, if they're only now just seeing the models themselves, the developers, it's more likely that this could be for a brand new operator in Year 10, so it won't even be coming until next year. Now with that being said, there are a few weapons that I would like to see in Siege. One of the weapons I've always been hoping for and I've loved using in other FPS games is the PP Bison. It's probably the weapon I'm going to use for this thumbnail, but I can say for a fact that it does already feature in Siege. It actually features in the basement objective of Clubhouse. As you can see, it's just mounted up on the wall here waiting to be used. I think if we got a weapon like this in Rainbow Six Siege, it would fit the kind of era that it's in. You know, it would fit pretty well as a new SMG in the game. It might be a little bit hard to balance with that massive magazine capacity and a high rate of fire, but I have a feeling that they could definitely do it. But that's just one of the weapons I would personally like to see. One of the things I definitely don't want to see is a brand new sniper. We already have two kind of sniper operators in the game, so Kali and Glaz. I know Glaz's weapon is kind of more of a DMR than a sniper, but I definitely don't think we need to see any more snipers in Siege. I think if it was a DMR, I wouldn't be too disappointed, to be honest. I think a new DMR would be quite welcomed in Siege. I also can't remember the last time we got a brand new shotgun added to the game, so it would be pretty cool to see them get a brand new shotgun or something like that. But I really hope that we do just get a brand new SMG or assault rifle. I do like it when Rainbow Six Siege introduce new secondary weapons like they did this season with Deimos' revolver, but I think it is the most interesting when they incorporate a brand new primary weapon into the game, and it helps that operator that they've just added stand out and be unique. I know for a fact that there's a few people out there that when a new operator drops and they see they just have the same old boring weapons that we've had in Siege for years, they just get turned off a little bit. They're not really that interested in getting their hands on the operator, and overall it's just a bit underwhelming. If it is going to be a secondary weapon, I do hope they add a new SMG. I know for a fact the SMG-11 and the Bearing 9 are two weapons that have been absolutely rinsed over the years. They've been added to operators like Tachanka, they've been added to Solace, so if they decide to add a secondary SMG or even a secondary shotgun, I hope it is a brand new one and not one that is going to be reused. If there are any weapons that you would like to see get added to Rainbow Six Siege, let me know down in the comments, because I know there's a few gun enthusiasts out there who would love to see certain weapons introduced to this franchise. I know there's a few guns like the M4 that we've only seen on singular operators like Maverick. I think if an operator got the M4 or something similar, that would be pretty cool as well, which kind of leads me into the last point I wanted to mention before ending off this video, because another thing that Justin, the Rainbow Six Siege developer who told us about this weapon model, over on Twitter, he's actually been taking like polls from the community for the last few seasons now, asking the community what guns they would like to see be re-added and reused on operators. For example, if we have a look at the list itself, right at the top is Maestro's Aldo. You can see it only features on one operator currently, being Maestro himself, and a lot of the votes from the community is for this weapon to be reused, and more importantly, reused on a an attacker loadout. I think if an attacker got the option of bringing Maestro's LMG, it'd be a great addition for the attacking team. I mean, that LMG kind of slaps. Seeing that on an attacker would be pretty cool, and overall just a few of the other weapons that we don't really see feature on many operators would be cool to reintroduce. One of the ones that happened recently was when Ram got the R4C. Everyone loves playing Ram for the fact that the gadget is good, the operator is good overall, but also because of the R4C itself. It means that if someone's already playing Ash and you want to run the R4C, you still can because it is such a good weapon. Another interesting thing to note about this little list here as well is there is a few weapons that he's added little notes to on the right here. One of them being Buck's C8 and the other one being Twitch's F2, and the note itself being that they need or want to add a grip to it. Now, it's completely understandable from a community point of view why they would want Twitch to get her grip back. The recoil is absolutely insane. But another thing that I think would be cool is if someone else got Buck's C8 AR, obviously they're not going to get that underbarrel shotgun attached to it because that is Buck's gadget. So if instead of that they got a grip on that weapon, making it better for taking gunfights and stuff on that specific operator, it would be a great way to balance it out. Either way guys, I think that's about it for today's video. Once again, if you have any weapons that you'd like to see added to Siege, let me know down in the comments. I want to see which one that you guys want to see the most. With that being said, click the video on screen. I'm sure you'll go ahead and enjoy it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.